Thinking is easy, acting is difficult, and to put one's thoughts into action is the most difficult thing in the world. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. Character develops itself in the stream of life. The man with insight enough to admit his limitations comes nearest to perfection. In the realm of ideas, everything depends on enthusiasm. In the real world, all rests on perseverance. Behavior is the mirror in which everyone shows their image. I love those who yearn for the impossible. He who does not think much of himself is much more esteemed than he imagines. Ignorant men raise questions that wise men answered 1,000 years ago. Correction does much, but encouragement does more. If you treat an individual as he is, he will remain how he is. But if you treat him as if he were what he ought to be and could be, he will become what he ought to be and could be. One ought, every day at least, to hear a little song, read a good poem, see a fine picture, and, if it were possible, to speak a few reasonable words. A man should hear a little music, read a little poetry, and see a fine picture every day of his life, in order that worldly cares may not obliterate the sense of the beautiful which God has implanted in the human soul. Daring ideas are like chessmen moved forward. They may be beaten, but they may start a winning game. I have possessed that heart, that noble soul, in whose presence I seemed to be more than I really was, because I was all that I could be. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. We do not have to visit a madhouse to find disordered minds. Our planet is the mental institution of the universe. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. There are two things children should get from their parents: roots and wings. A man can stand anything except a succession of ordinary days. By seeking and blundering we learn. There is nothing more frightful than ignorance in action. Life belongs to the living, and he who lives must be prepared for changes. Age does not make us childish, as some say, it finds us true children. To think is easy. To act is hard. But the hardest thing in the world is to act in accordance with your thinking. Divide and rule, a sound motto. Unite and lead, a better one. Things which matter most must never be at the mercy of things which matter least. The greater part of all the mischief in the world arises from the fact that men do not sufficiently understand their own aims. Nothing is so strong as gentleness, nothing so gentle as real strength. If I accept you as you are, I will make you worse. However, if I treat you as though you are what you are capable of becoming, I help you become that. The greatest thing in this world is not so much where we stand as in what direction we are moving. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. One becomes older in order to become kinder. Life is the childhood of our immortality. Nothing should be prized more highly than the value of each day. Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power and magic in it. Kindness is the golden chain by which society is bound together. Love and desire are the spirit's wings to great deeds. Treat people as if they were what they ought to be and you help them to become what they are capable of being. Everyone believes in his youth that the world really began with him, and that all merely exists for his sake. The best fortune that can fall to a man is that which corrects his defects and makes up for his failings. Being brilliant is no great feat if you respect nothing. Let's plunge ourselves into the roar of time, the whirl of accident. May pain and pleasure, success and failure, shift as they will, it's only action that can make a man. The day of fortune is like a harvest day, we must be busy when the corn is ripe. Fortune rarely accompanies anyone to the door. Dream no small dreams, for they have no power to move the hearts of men. Don't choose as a wife a woman you wouldn't choose as a friend if she were a man. One never goes so far as when one doesn't know where one is going. Every day I observe more and more the folly of judging of others by ourselves, and I have so much trouble with myself, and my own heart is in such constant agitation, that I am well content to let others pursue their own course, if they only allow me the same privilege. One never goes so far as when one doesn't know where one is going.